Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
The center fielder, number 11.
Brett Gardner is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon, 62 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Throw gets him 2 down. So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Joe Carter. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aaron Judge goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
The game of baseball is still based around pitching, and yesterday they only allowed 1 run in that game, and they're going for the sweep today and hoping that that pitching staff can be airtight again to make it back-to-back great outings.
Got him to go down swinging there. Miguel Andujar is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is... Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk, and he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Drilled to the left side. LeMahieu's got it, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Up next is Danny Jansen. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The Blue Jays had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Got him to go down swinging there. Luke Voigt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Kyle Higashioka is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting,
digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he's back standing. Molitor, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, a base hit in his first trip. Windup and the 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 29.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. A swing by Carter, and this one's driven to left. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Swinging a high chopper. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Voit takes care of him. And new inning set to get underway. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And it's fouled away. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. Guerrero over to his right. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. At the plate, Rendell Gritcher. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Gardner going back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. This is chopped down the 3rd baseline. Torres at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Roberto Alomar flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, no strike.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Hit to 3rd. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Jays add 1 more on the solo homer. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gleyber Torres will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category, as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. From the stretch, swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left, and that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at 2nd and 3rd now with still nobody out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gardner is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So he's aboard with a 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Runner back safely. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Kyle Higashioka comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Kyle Higashioka goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Fouled away. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The second baseman, Roberto.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
The designated hitter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul Molitor. He was a double play victim last time around. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Yanked on the ground down the line.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Brett Gardner. Fastball in there for a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Looking to send him packing again. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes a called strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Jansen has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Standing in, Bo Bichette, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Urshela waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 29.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Derek Fisher the next to bat. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Here's Miguel Andujar now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 1-2. Adam Ottavino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brendel Grichuk. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Danny Jansen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, "Oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now." This has the makings of being a long game.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is... So digging in now, Luke Voigt starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Kyle Higashioka is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout. Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And he got him as the Blue Jays break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals. Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit
pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history.
A 7-0.